Hello and welcome back to episode 11 of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Up there is a Goron who won't let me pass. Down here, I'm hoping there is a solution. You're now up to speed. Nothing else matters at this point. Not the... Oh, perfect. Ah, how fortunate you are in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried. Are you trying to reach the Goron's Death Mountain? It's far too dangerous, Beta. They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. Unless... I do know one person who is able to best them and earn their trust. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Auden. Please, go to him. And while you're there, please let him know that the children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe from the monsters on the road without a horse and cart. Please, return to Auden and inform the parents that their children are free from harm. Give them my word. Yep, okay. Now, I feel like I might get my horse now. Either now or on the return journey. I feel like he just runs into town, honestly. Yeah, he does. Being ridden by some goblins, but that's fine. Is he going to jump that gate? Ignore the gate. Flash. Ah. Savior of the universe. Again, if I was any kind of YouTuber, I would at least put in the opening. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on. I'm not really sure what I was meant to do there. Oi, calm down, you dick. Right. Do I push the other direction? It's saying hold on. Oh, this heals me. Cool. But it's not giving any direction of like what that even means. If he goes left, do I go right? Or do I lean in? I have no idea. I feel like I'm supposed to keep Link centered, but the camera doesn't really keep up well enough. Yeah, that wall was... Oh, bollocks. That wall was helpful. Right. It's like a quick time event, but it doesn't give you the button prompts until after you fail to press them. It's fun like that. Bless them, they had it go, didn't they? Alright. I've calmed him or her down. According to a lot of online images I've seen, it's a him, but looking in the game, it looks more like a her. It's unclear from this angle. Right, got my horse back. You're not too shabby a wrangler after all. Won't this make getting back to your town a lot easier? Now go finish your errand so we can get back. Get a move on. Yeah, although, can't Midna teleport me? Or is that only available... Oh yes, I've just realised. Controlling a horse in this game is, like all games, entirely different to all games. I.e., no game lets you control a horse in the same way, does it? Jump? Yeah. Yeah, you know... Oh, Mr. Beta, away! Oh, I've got a letter. Sweet Jesus Christ. Jesus of Nazareth. Greetings, Mr. Beta. I've come to deliver a letter. It's a letter from Okaku. Who? Well, my business is concluded. Forward to mail. Onward to mail? Onward. Neither made sense. What the fuck's that going on over there? Oh, it's a bird flying. How do I... There we are. Let's see. Letters. Dear adventurer. I was so happy to meet you and spend a bit of time with you. I'm planning a trip to a new location, just so you know. If you continue your journeys, we might see each other again. So take care of yourself. P.S. I didn't have a chance to tell you this last time, but I have a son. I'll introduce you if we meet again. He's a good boy. He can help you like an item. So be nice. Kind of misread that, but... Oh. Alright. What's that? Youth's scent. That's an odd thing to always have available, isn't it? I've got a 500 rupee limit, of which I'm about halfway on. Memory serves, combat in this on horseback is surprisingly, not deep, but like there's a lot of it going on. Can't remember any of it. But equally, I feel like other horse-mounted combat games have appeared. The Witcher 3 I particularly liked in that, because it was one of those where it was quite hard to fight on horseback unless you were kind of prepared, and then it was easy. I don't actually know the way. I also seem to remember that gets more like stuff goes down. Like, you know, the enemies get mounts eventually, and there's shit happening. Not today, none of that now, but yeah. Can I throw this? I can. The horse would probably have stopped though. Hey, look, it's that oil salesman. He's a dick and we hate him. So I think the village is to the left. Through this series of caves. Something's throwing me off. Oh, that's what it is. I thought I had my sword in hand and I could see the handle of my sword, but just a boomerang. I wonder if this has any kind of auto aim to it. Maybe. It doesn't matter. I wonder if the horse can jump off the bridge. I kind of want to try, but I'll gain nothing by doing so. Maybe on the way back I'll think about it. That was nice, wasn't it? All those little transition scenes. Genuinely, that is probably one of the things I dislike most in video games, is like loading screen transitions like that. Nothing takes you out of a game more. And I can think of a few games more recently that just do away with it entirely. Breath of the Wild, for the most part, you still haven't want to go into the shrines, but I'll give that a pass. So Breath of the Wild had it. I think it's this house, isn't it? God of War mostly did away with it. There was clearly some hidden when you're traveling between realms, but it was quite rare. Is this it? No. I thought he lived here by the exit, but he might live over here by the other way in. In fact, yeah, he is over here. Oh, here it is. Beta! I thought you died. You're safe and sound. Your clothes? What happened to you, lad? Yeah, I got an upgrade. Come, quick, inside. What was the third game? Oh, yeah, Monster Hunter World kind of does it. Like, when you're actually in the game. Out of the game, it doesn't. In the game, it does it. Well, that's good. Ronaldo's an old friend. If they're in his care, we can relax. So, don't keep me waiting, lad. Tell me of my little girl, Ilya. Ilya is with the rest of them, right? I don't know who that is. Was she taken? Was she the slightly older one? I have no idea who that is. Ah, but Beta. I guess I need to think of all 5 of those poor kids, not just my own. They're all in danger. What I should be asking is how I can help out. Well, I need to pacify a group of living rocks, and they say you might know how. The Gorons of Death Mountain? I see, so Ronaldo told you that. Well, it's true. I did defeat the Gorons in a test of strength and earn their trust with the help of a little secret. I cheated. I can teach you a secret, but can you promise me that you yep, sure. Good. Alright, absolutely no one. Come this way. Beta, you've heard of sumo wrestling, right? Gorons like to match strength in sumo contests. Lucky for you, the basics of sumo are the same as stopping goats. Want to hear more? Nope. Maybe I should have. I was literally just thinking There's a few times you have to do this in this game. I've never really understood how. Oh, look at that hunk of monk. There's a real man. Not that twink from fucking Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Don't know where I'm going with that. I'm just gonna stop. Alright. There we go. Oh. That's brutal. You're not allowed to do any kind of closed fist hits in sumo wrestling. It's all about slapping. I don't know why I know that or what the relevance of it is. It does appear that you can just keep hammering the A button and you'll win. I'm tempted to go and get a knockoff controller that has a turbo feature and just use that. You seem to understand the basics. Alright, next time I won't go easy on you, lad. Fight me as if you're fighting one of the Gorons. Are those iron bracelets allowed? Fuck you. Yeah, take that. Yeah, don't you go walking away. Basically, just keep tapping the A button. If something goes wrong, slap him and start again. Not too shabby. With your natural talent, I'm sure you could take on the Gorons. I've got the technique, but I lack the strength. Yep, strong as you are, though, you can't hope to beat the Gorons wrestling with power alone. Those Gorons are made of rock. Literally. Now, the secret to beating the Gorons, locked away in that chest. Take it with you, lad. Because he can't really be seen to be giving you the shoes, can he? You have to open them. Behold. Iron boots. They look dope as fuck, don't they? Like that's a look. Like they're properly boots. They're not shoes. So, somehow when they're shoes, they seem wrong. You can probably tell those boots are made of iron, lad. Whoever wears them won't easily be pushed around, even by a Goron. Yep. Let's be square though. Tell anyone, especially Ronaldo. The thing is, the fact that he doesn't want you to tell anyone, he clearly knows that it's cheating to do it. I just want to put them on, don't you? I just noticed he had a load of shoes on a little shelf there. I wonder if you could have seen the iron boots before getting them, like if he just has them about. Behold. Yep, this is the speed you move at, but yeah, you can do this if you have to have them on and you want to get around quick. That's the cheat code. It'd be cooler if they just kind of materialized around him. One of those things that doesn't make sense, isn't it? He has to wear them to gain the weight, but if he's just got them in his bag, the weight is irrelevant. Well, I suppose it's one of the unspoken things in Zelda, isn't it? That he clearly has a magic backpack, and they never mention it. Okay, I got confused there because I thought the red arrow was where I came into the village, which is actually true, but previous to that, I was in that house. In Breath of the Wild, before it came out, there was a video how they talked about how they made it so that your horse won't run into shit like on its own, because that's how horses act. And at the time, I remember thinking, "Oh, that's true. That's a good idea." And then in the actual game, you basically never notice it at all as a feature, because it's also like open and wide for the most part. I would like that feature in this game. I feel like it's something they wanted to do for this one, and they just couldn't figure it out. Probably because the areas are so narrow that it would end up being a right pain in the ass to make the horse get where you want it to go. It's only around here as well. Like the plains are fine. See, you can't do it, but I wish you could. And I wish you could not down there. I want to be able to wear the iron boots when I'm riding Flash, just to break his back, you know, annoy him. Although I have got a bedroll. Never use that, do you? Where did it come from? Is it mine? Link has a house. Why would he need that? Actually, no. Didn't we decide that Link doesn't have a bed in this game? Alright. I could go the footpath, but as the crow flies, he's much quicker. Christ, look at that wall of death over there. It's annoying. That doesn't seem to kill them. And I'm not going back to fight him again. I don't know. Maybe I get a Master Sword at some point, don't I? That probably does enough damage to kill him. Yeah. That put him off, didn't it? Do you get bucked off if you do this too much? Something bad happens, doesn't it? It's pretty fast, though, actually. I'll give it credit. Fuck you. Though I like when it used to be carrots. Somehow that was better. Although it's Spurs in Breath of the Wild, isn't it? Because when you get the best horse in the game, you can't use it. Is one of these the chief's daughter? Ah, shit. Weird slow-mo scene to make it seem like something cool's happening, and like, oh god. She's frozen, but the other one... Or is this a flashback and this is how... And that is the chief's daughter and this is how she gets kidnapped? The thing, it's like they try and make these kids a thing in this game, but they're kind of all generic. You don't learn them individually enough to know what their names really are, at least I don't. And also I don't care about any of them. That's one ugly fuck. Also that one's ugly. That ogre. Orc. Moblin? Moblin. Fuck yeah, I'm here. The size of my horse. Yeah, you might have a war pig, mate, but you're not gonna outrun me. Alright, saving the Gorons of Death Mountain will have to wait. Currently I think I've got to run down this fellow. I'm gonna assume he's gone out this way. Oh, is this the Bridge of Eldin? Is this how you get there? I think it is. Or is that later? It's near. It's getting on for it, isn't it? Or do we fight him briefly now and then again later? It's like a repeat mini-boss situation, I seem to remember. I can't quite remember it. Ah, that's a dirty move. That's, well, it's not a huge amount, but it's enough. Especially considering I've done no actual mounted combat at this point. Alright. Step 1, charge. Step 2, lock on. Oi! Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, so just hammering the attack button. Pretty good maneuver, actually. Right, where'd he go? They've got surprisingly good tactics, actually. And none of them seem to really attack. In fact, they've all got one rider and one attacker, haven't they? If you take out one... None of them melee attack particularly. That seems to be a big focus. If they could do that, they'd be much more vicious. But they are respawning as well, so I should definitely just focus on him. Fuck you. You fat bitch. Oh, that's the Bridge of Eldin. So you run and jump there, but I think you lose your horse. Or he sets fire to this. I remember fire. And I feel like... I don't know. Yep, there's the fire. And it blows up the bridge? Does he blow up the bridge? Or is it... I can kind of remember the bridge being blown up. You have to jump off the bridge at some point, don't you? But I don't think that's now. I clearly remember you jump off the bridge and it leads to the... I don't know. Well, that went badly. I didn't really have a plan there, did I? I just kind of ran at him. Didn't even try and avoid being gored. Yeah, that did it. Right. I assume Epona's going to turn around on her own. Nope. Turn around, love. Alright. The key to jousting is last minute pivots. Ah, damn it. Alright. I think what you need to do is you need to go along one side and then just change at the end. I wonder if I lost my damage to him there. Have I actually taken damage from this, or is it... Damn it. Thing is, you got such poor reach. It makes it way harder. Turn around, Epona. Turn around. Turn around, love. Oof. Thank God it was only 2 hits, because I don't think I had any more in me. I think it kept your damage. It just, you did damage. You took damage when you fell. Fair play though, like out of nowhere, pretty epic confrontation, like, and that shot, like that's a pretty good shot. I don't know what the horse's face is doing, but pretty cool. That's a we've just watched Lord of the Rings marathon sort of bit to put in the game. Beta, is everyone okay? Is that a man or a woman? No idea. Like they all look feminine. But I just can't tell. They never say children as well. Good, good. So there were 5 children missing. I think there's 5 children here, but one of them's a local child. Beth, I'm sorry, you know, for shoving you. Are you mad? Yeah, I am, dickhead. I could have had an adventure. Link could be holding me in his arms. I think I finally understand. I understand what my dad meant when he told me I needed to be stronger, like you, Beta. He wasn't talking about strength, the light lifting stuff. He was talking about being brave. Courage is the word. The word is courage you're looking for. You blue-eyed bastard. You saved me, didn't you? I did, yes. Quite clearly. Ah, there we go. I can count them now. So, yeah, there's the 4 kids from... Auden village, and then that one on the right with the incredibly stylish jacket and boot combo is from here. You can do anything. You can do something to help the Gorons in the mine too, can't you, Beta? Yeah. I was actually just going to do that until you dicked up. Also, build a bigger gate on your village, people, because anyone with half a mount can get over it. Love, let the adult do something. That man and or woman. It's strange. They made Link very androgynous for Breath of the Wild and none of the other characters. In this one, it's almost the other way around. 90% of the characters seem to be incredibly one way or the other. Incredibly could be either. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing, isn't it? It's a design choice. Okay, Epona. Flash. Sorry, your name's Flash. Epona's a different horse. Sorry. I did see that. It's that fucking baby face. She's opened the shop, hasn't she? I kind of got a memory of this now. I have to see this. What this deranged toddler is selling. Just got a text message. Hey folks, reminder, outdoor training tomorrow. Yep, get to go out in February, right. Oh, she is here. Hey, you can look at stuff, but don't you dare just take things. That's my valuable merchandise. You want it, you pay for it. I decided to take on this unmanned shop. Buy something, it helps the whole village when you do. Red potion, useful. A wooden shield. fairly useful. And the Hylian shield, I'm buying it. The thing is, anytime in Zelda there's a shop that sells you a shield like this, nearly always there's a way of getting it for free. But I don't know what that is, so I'm just going to buy it. Sweet. See, now I've got a shield that won't burn, which is actually really handy because my other shield would burn constantly. I've yet to fight any enemy that has a fire-based attack. However, we are going to Death Mountain, which is an active volcano. So it's going to come in useful. Let's just swap that out now. I'm trying to think if there's some point in this game where it's actually beneficial to swap back to the wooden shield, but I don't think there is. I could ride Epona up the mountain, but it's just not really necessary. While she is faster and also called Flash, it's just easier to run, isn't it? Besides, we get to go and experiment with our new boots. And there's a nice symmetricality to this video ending the same way as it started, with me at this one spot here. Because that way, anyone that like accidentally like skips the whole video or starts watching it, falls asleep 30 seconds in, then wakes up right at the end, will think that I haven't moved at all. Which thematically is very much me. Alright. So I'm going to end this one the same way I ended the last video as well, which is with me fighting this fucker. Possibly successfully. Oh, back again, human? You'll never pass. You cannot hope to match our brute force. No, but check this out. Alright, fucked up. Okay, I fucked up there. A human, right. See, the thing is, I thought I'd try hammering the button, because when I was doing the sumo wrestling, that was a good idea. But not now, apparently. So, I think I just have to just push it the once. Put them on already. I think he might make a statement if he sees you wearing them, though. Oh no, he doesn't. He don't care. Can't I just, like, edge out of his way? Yeah, fuck you. Throwing him down does seem unnecessary, doesn't it? And he does appear to have just rolled off to his doom. Right, let's climb the mountain. That's it. That's an exciting thing to do, isn't it? Do need some health, though. Alright. Fuck you. It's much easier when there's not a big cliff behind you, isn't it? I think more will come. One more, probably. Yep. I see you coming, boy. I'm ready. Okay. So I think what you actually have to do is push it at like the right moment. And that button prompt is irrelevant to what that moment is. I mean, it's just before it hits you. I just don't really know that. Because you don't do it that often. It's such a big reset before, like, between doing it. It's just really hard to learn the rhythm. I could do with some health, honestly. See, the one on the left was for the wolf to get up, but you don't need to do it. Actually, I need money as well, so... Oh, fuck. That was bullshit. Just didn't give me enough time to react, did it? Notice how none of them had pithy one-liners as well. Or is it just the same Goron who just keeps coming back and forth? That'd be quite funny, actually, wouldn't it? If he gets to the bottom and they just have an easy route up that they don't tell us about. I don't know what this does. Oh, it calls a bird, doesn't it? Are any used to that? Was it you do with birds again? You point and just shoot them and stuff, don't you? Can he do anything to them? Oh shit, did he kill it? That's pretty major, isn't it? He killed the fucker. Do I have to just keep doing that? I don't know. I'll save that for next time though. So that was part 11. Thanks for watching. See you next time when I continue to ascend Death Mountain. Hopefully I'll time it just right so that I get to the dungeon before the episode, but that probably won't happen. It normally just comes at some random intersection, doesn't it? Thanks for watching, I'll see you then.